So first of all, welcome to a new video. Sorry. Okay. So right now the time is 3:17 a.m. and I'm in one of the rooms in a house that's empty, and it was built almost 100 years ago, and I am very certain it is haunted now. And how I got here is a long story, and I'm talking quiet right now because I thought that this house was empty, but I might have been very wrong about that because just now I was in one of the rooms and I was gonna open the closet door and I heard a sound from inside of the closet, and it was very loud. Okay, don't die on me now, flashlight. Jesus, okay. And I'm really hoping that the sound was just...
Okay, stop.
No, you stop. Be quiet, I'm in a scary moment, don't ruin this. And I'm...
Okay, you're literally not. You're in a very normal moment and you're just playing scary music.
Okay, that is not completely true.
Okay, yes it is. Now please stop this ghost hunter bad acting and tell people where you are and what you're actually doing right now.
Okay, fine. Okay, so listen.
Oh my god, just open the door so we can see you. It's literally daytime outside.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Jesus, okay, fine.
Okay, first of all, let me just tell you straight up, you have not been clickbaited, all right? That is not what has happened here. In this video, we will be exploring an almost 100-year-old, potentially haunted house that is empty. But the house I'm referencing may or may not be mine, as in, I just moved into it like a week ago. So welcome to my new house tour, which is what this video actually is.
If you wanna click away cause I completely deceived you, I will totally understand, but I hope you don't.
And by the way, don't even worry, because this video will contain frights, spooks, and chills. So you're still in for a fun time. Listen, whatever you clicked on, you're still gonna get, all right? Listen, just let me explain. I promise it makes sense. You see, I didn't want to call this video My New House Tour because the last video that I uploaded was called My New House Tour. Reason for that being is that I moved into a house that I thought was gonna be my new house a couple months ago. And then the owner, God bless her, sold it a couple days after I moved in. So I was immediately kicked out of that house. You might have seen that video. It was the whole thing.
Don't worry, nothing will happen.
I'm almost late. My apology. I'm sorry, Professor Sprout.
It's disgusting.
It's fine.
Ooh, the gillyweed! Don't want to forget my earmuffs. Ouch!
And this house, which I don't think I'll get kicked out of, hopefully not, is my actual new house. And I love it so much. It is so old and spooky, potentially haunted, and I love this place so much that I could die and I would like to show you around. Now you might be thinking, A, I'm very confused still, even though he kind of explained it. Or B, you could be thinking, wait a minute, what happened to your tiny house? The one that you lived in for like 3 years. Alley-oop, but I figure why tell you when I could show you? This is a video after all, and that's what videos are for us. That's what videos are for us, to look with your eyes. So, let's go. Welcome back to my tiny place. You see, I say back because if you've watched me through the years, then you know that I've lived in this wonderful little tiny house for almost 3 years. I've lived here since all the way back to the early days of 2018, which was a comparatively innocent year. 2018. It was a different time. It was the year of Black Panther's raging success. Beyonce at Coachella, children were eating laundry detergent for clout. And of course, my absolute favorite cultural event of 2018 and perhaps the entire span of time that I've been alive. When this little raccoon here successfully scaled a skyscraper in St. Paul, Minnesota for literally no reason. No one knows why he did it. He just wanted to do it and he did it. And I think about him every day. Sorry, I got off track. My point is that I've lived in here since early 2018. That's 3 solid years, and I have loved it for just 2 of those years. I say that because I started looking for a new place in late 2019, actually. Because I really needed more room to make videos, like a dedicated YouTube room, which would be so valuable to me, and to start a podcast with my friend Andrew. I planned on having the most, productive, creative 2020. But of course, what actually happened to mine and everyone's plans in 2020 was this. But despite everything that happened in 2020, I was at least able to do the 2 biggest things that I kind of wanted to get done. Number 1 thing I wanted to get done in 2020, start a podcast with my friend Andrew. So what you're looking at back here used to be my living room because Andrew and I decided to start the podcast in here, which is why I still have this place, which is why we still have this place now, and we're just gonna use it as our podcast studio. Also, I should take a second to say, if you're already watching Andrew and I's weekly podcast every Wednesday called Sweet Boys, thank you. And if not, and if you wanna see something like that, the info for that will be in the description if you care to check it out. Anyway, shameless plug. Come join us every Wednesday. We have a great time over there.
I got you an air mattress. It gets here tomorrow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's a queen. She's wonderful.
And the second thing that I wanted to do in 2020 was to, well, actually in late 2019, was to find a new place. And thank goodness I finally did in early 2021. And what happened in here when it came to a full-time living space, I just outgrew this place, both like mentally and physically. Mentally, because I realized very quickly after I moved in here that like it wasn't enough room. It's just this room here, which is like the living room, and then there's a little room over here as well, and that's where the bed was. The place was adorable, but it gave me no room to actually like shoot stuff and to make things and to move. And that's why I said physically as well, that I outgrew the space, because my body type, me as a person, my body type can only be described not as ectomorph or endomorph, but more so the troll, the mountain troll from Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone that Quirrell lets into Hogwarts. And that's accurate, trust me. You have no idea how many times I've slammed my head on things very hard in here and how many things I've broken. Like, just now. Oh, sorry. It wasn't anything important. It was just a piece of plastic. My point is, though, is you have no idea how many things I've broken in here and how many injuries I've sustained just by being in here. I slam my head a lot on things. I think I've hit my head in here so many times that like I've lost my breath, but something's gone. I don't know. It's made me more forgetful, I'm certain.
Oh, one time when I was getting up from the toilet, I slammed my head so hard on this corner that I would say a good half of an inch of it went into my mind, went into my head. And then I fell on the ground just whimpering. And after I came to and Googled a lot of very specific things, namely what to do when you hit your head so hard that you can't feel your body and also you're bleeding, I then cleaned this, the blood off of this that was on it, but it looks great now. So thanks for the memories.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get to my new place so I can show you. But it's nighttime now and it will be spooky. So I won't just be a house tour. Get ready for probably to be kind of scared. Let's go. Thanks, tiny house. I love you. Goodbye. Even though I'm still gonna be here a lot because Andrew and I have our podcast here. But bye for now. Ooh, he's been like that for like 10 days. Why would he just fall? Sorry, I'm actually scared now. Anyways, welcome to my new place. And by my new place, I mean the place that I'm renting from someone else who owns this home because I'm not quite there yet. Sorry, my bank account isn't full of gold diamonds. So at first, I wasn't sure how exactly to go about this house tour. Clearly, I was going to do one of those cool Architectural Digest open door style videos, the ones that the thumbnails look like this. And they always start with someone being like, they open their front door and they go like, hi, well, come on in, welcome to my home. And then it shows all of their really cool, expensive, like vibey stuff. And they're like nice interior design. But I don't think that would quite work in my case with me as it is. It would look very off-brand for Architectural Digest.
Hey, how's it going? Fun. Is this a good time? No time like the present. Come on inside. Come on inside. Let me show you around.
No Architectural Digest for me. Also, Architectural Digest didn't ask, and they wouldn't ask. I'm instead just gonna take you around and show you the new place real quickly, in the only way that I know how to. Also, I will add that it's very dark right now, because it's very late, and this house very well might be haunted, so there might be some spooky vibes in here. I don't know who's to say for sure. I've never really gotten a chance to walk around here at night. You might see a ghost, a skeleton, a ghoul, or a goblin. In fact, actually, if I'm being honest, right at this very moment, I'm seeing something a little creepy. Okay.
I don't know what these books are doing here.
I didn't put them there. I don't know who did. I didn't put them there. They must have been original, but they must be original books that came with the house from the 1930s. Maybe I should just try to reach for one.
Oh God! These books are moving on their own. This must mean that the house is haunted. No, I'm so scared. Hey, could you put your Halloween decoration away and start the video, please? What Halloween decoration? Just fucking turn it off.
All right, sorry.
Just start the house tour.
Oh, you can see the price tag. Is that what gave it away?
Just start the tour.
Just to be clear, it was a decoration. I pressed the...
Oh my God.
Fine. Okay, all right. The living room. My friend Andrew let me borrow this lens, and it looks a lot bigger than it is in real life because of the lens. So that's sort of an illusion. But still, I love it. There's not too much to it right now. There's pretty empty. I need to find furniture. I'm really stoked about this fireplace here. I don't want to ever put a fire in it. I want to build a whole thing in there. I love decorating little spaces a lot. So I was thinking of, you know, building a whole like miniature world in there. Or I can make it like a common room from Harry Potter, one of the common rooms. I'm not sure what. It kind of has a Slytherin energy, although I'm not a Slytherin. I don't know. The ceilings are dope. I'm stoked about that because it makes me feel like I live in an old church a little bit, which is something that I really want to do someday. I've always wanted to buy a very old church in the middle of the woods somewhere, preferably with a cemetery on the property. I would love that so much. I look every day to see if one is available that I could afford. I haven't found one yet, surprisingly enough. But what? I'm hearing tiny paws.
Good lord, it's a little raccoon. Little raccoon, what are you getting from my pool? Oh god, it's a leaf. Jesus, now he's washing his little tiny hands. Good for you, little raccoon, good for you. You've got wonderful manners and it shows. What have you got there? Oh god, it's another leaf. I'm proud of you. Because you're very good at finding leaves, but you don't have to eat leaves. Hang on, I'm gonna get you a banana. Well, it seems as though my new raccoon friend scuttled off into the night with his stupid leaf and left me and my old banana all alone. But I was determined. I really wanted to see this raccoon eat that banana because I just moved in, so I don't have a TV or anything in here, so this was the best entertainment that I had. Also, I already really missed the raccoon. Can you blame me? Jesus, he was so funny. Like, remember when he was washing his little microscopic hands and then that weird shit he was doing with the leaf? God, I missed him so bad. But I figured after an hour and 17 minutes of waiting, I should probably call it a night and get back to the video I was making. And I figured he'd get to the banana if he wanted it. And honestly, even if he was gone forever, I was just happy I got to spend some time with him.
I'm sure he'll get to it eventually. I just really wanted to see him nibble some banana with his paws. Well, I'd say let's get back to the living room, but there's nothing else to see there. You already saw it. There's nothing in there. I'll show you the this bathroom that absolutely looks like it's from a 1970s horror film. Sorry about the echoey voice, but also I'm not. Truth be told, I think this bathroom is very adorable. It's very clearly like all the original 1930s material in here, and I really do love it. But you can't sit here and tell me that there absolutely hasn't been a body found in there. I mean, it's just gotta be the case. I mean, I could be wrong. It's just a theory. Maybe I'll be that body someday. I'll show you somewhere else now. Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot. Speaking of fun to think about, something else while we're in here. I'll tell you this next part. In the terrifying bathtub. Wow, can you believe it? At 6'4" and 220 pounds, I kind of managed to fit like 31% of my body into this. All right. Here in my horror bath, I'd like to tell you about something real fun. Something that includes value, quality, and convenience. Oh, that's right, baby. I'm talking. I was supposed to catch it. It was gonna look cool. My line that I was gonna say was, that's right, baby. I'm talking Dollar Shave Club. I was gonna catch it and then it'd be like that. You know, it didn't work. But anyways, Dollar Shave Club is actually something that is super incredible that I love. Now you might be thinking, oh, Dollar Shave Club, come on, give me a break. What are they for? Just for shaving? And if you thought that, that's fair, but you'd be so wrong. Dollar Shave Club has got all your grooming needs covered, and I mean all. But more specifically, shaving, of course, skincare, which by the way, I'm really in need of because my skincare since I moved into this place has been this old generic bar of soap that I found in this place when I moved in and have been using, which seems like a huge problem now that I say it out loud. Yikes. Anyways, they also got oral care going, teeth stuff, deodorant. Oh, they make a wonderful, I'm wearing it right now. I am wearing deodorant. I'm wearing deodorant. I love deodorant. Anyways, hello?
Hi, this is the marketing team over at Dollar Shave Club.
Oh, that's great. Hi, I'm just doing the brand.
No, we know. We just wanted to say that it's awful and you need to be doing it a lot better.
Yeah, because I
smelled your armpit. Yeah, that was awful.
Okay, but I was wearing your deodorant, so that's...
Oh, I don't care. Just please never let that happen again.
Sounds good. All right, thanks, but... Oh, they hung up. That's fine. Dollar Shave Club is nothing like that. They're the coolest people on the planet, which is why I love working with them. And they let me get away with too much, to be honest. I absolutely love them. Anyways, Dollar Shave Club sent me their Ultimate Shave starter set here. And inside of it, you got the weighty, beautiful executive handle right here. And of course, high quality 6-blade blades, a 1-ounce tube of Dr. Carver's Prep Scrub to exfoliate dead skin and prevent ingrown hairs. Stop! sorry I dropped you, Dr. Carver's Prep Scrub. 1 ounce tube of Dr. Carver's shave butter. Transparent, of course, for a more precise shave so you can see what you're doing. And it helps fight razor bumps. Get out of here, razor bumps. And lastly, a 1 ounce tube of Dr. Carver's post-shave dew, which both hydrates and relieves on contact. My personal favorite Dollar Shave Club product is 100% the deodorants. They're all very good. They have an incredible way with the scents. The scents that they use are never overwhelming. They're always very like beautiful and clean and natural and just very, very good. Huge fan of the way that they make literally all of their products smell. And a great place to start for yourself or for your boyfriend or girlfriend or sister or dad or grandma or anyone would be with the Ultimate Shave Starter Set, which is only $5. And of course, you could round out your grooming routine by adding any of their other high quality products. And then after that, the razors ship at regular price. The website makes it very beautiful and easy. You'll see, and you can get started at dollarshaveclub.com/GarrettWatts. Just like this right here, how it's written. Again, that's dollarshaveclub.com/GarrettWatts. Oh, you're gonna love it. I'm going to get out of this bath now and show you the next room, which I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of this bath because my back hurts so bad that I feel like I'm going to cry. But I'll figure this out off camera. Ouch! You know what? Oh no, the shape's, well, that's fine. Oh, Jesus. All right. The kitchen. Is that a problem that I keep that by my sink? It's just a little Pennywise but in a sewer with a severed children's arm that I keep by the sink. Cause you know, sinks, sewer, it makes sense to me. Hey, speaking of terrifying things, let me tell you about my relationship with that window at night. You see, I'm a very well hydrated boy. I drink a lot of water. So sometimes I'll get up in the middle of the night and come in here and I'll get a glass of water. And I'm not used to this many windows, you see. So sometimes I'll just sit there drinking my water, just praying that nothing appears on the other side of it. Because I have a very, very overactive imagination. And that window right there above the kitchen sink, I do the exact same thing with that one too.
Sorry, I don't know why I'm being so scary with this edit. Here's a couple cute animals just to sort of reset the vibe, and now I'm just gonna tell you about my kitchen and make this video a little more normal. Welcome to my kitchen.
I mean, it's a kitchen. I'm super excited about it though, because it has a lot more room than my last kitchen. I have every intention to eat really well in this place and kind of see it as a reset, you know? New year, new food to eat. In fact, in the time I've been in this house, I have already cooked, or at least prepared, several incredibly healthy meals. For example, here's some of these very healthy meals that I've had in here. Fresh fruit, cottage cheese and pumpkin seeds, some carrots, cage-free farm fresh eggs, shishito peppers, a nice green salad, 2 Crunchwrap Supremes eaten consecutively, one after the other with a side of nacho cheese sauce, a little bit of... Okay, wait, I'm sorry, what was the last thing you said? Oh, a green salad. No, but before the carrots? I don't know, I'm not sure what you're talking about. I was talking about the cottage cheese? I don't know. It was the Crunchwrap Supreme? No, that doesn't ring a bell. I don't know what that is. I hate you. I literally hate you. Just move on. I don't care. I will move on, but I'd love to try those sometimes. Just move on. Shut up. Okay, if you say so. My kitchen cabinets. They're very empty right now, and I don't know what to do with them. I know traditionally people put things like plates and cups and cupboards, but I don't have many dishes. I've got 3 utensils, 2 coffee mugs, 1 plate, and the tiniest pot you've ever seen, which I once made 3 peas in. So yeah, I'm not really used to this storage, and I don't know how to fill the cupboards. But the only thing I have in them right now is a bunch of little tiny hot guys who are actually in timeout. And it's a long story. And my plate, my 1 plate. Oh, the other day I found a cricket in the light. That was actually really fun. I thought I was losing my marbles for a moment. Because I heard this little tick, 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 and lo and behold, it was a little cricket up in the light, and I don't know how he got there. So, you know, I removed the hardware and found the little guy. I had a couple questions for him.
You've got some explaining to do.
I don't even,
Just tell me, how'd you do that?
and you know, he didn't answer, because he's a cricket. So anyways, naturally, I went to take him outside, and you know, he didn't jump out. I tried to get him to go out. He stayed in the light. So naturally, I thought, well, you want to live with me and be one of my closest friends. I was thrilled about my new roommate because crickets are actually said to be good luck when you find them in your house. Mulan, there's a freaking lucky cricket that the grandma's obsessed with. So I brought him inside, set him up, sliced him up some carrots, gave him some nature because the internet said they like leaves. He needed a home, so I used an empty tea container I had and cut a little door in it. To us, it's an old tea container. To him, mansion. So I put him in this little window, and he seemed very happy, and so I said goodnight to him.
Okay, good night.
Closed his little window for privacy's sake, and when I woke up the next morning, he was gone. Can't even get a cricket to stick around. I'm just kidding, but he literally left, so. Or, on a more optimistic note, got eaten by something else. So, actually, I know what he could have been eaten by, because the area that it's all coming together now. The area that I put him in just a couple days earlier, there was this spider that I saw in this sort of what I can only describe as a cave. And I had a blast watching him. I watched this little spider for a really long time. For so long, actually, that I got a little peckish. Got myself an orange. It was going pretty good. We were just hanging out, sort of vibing there for a bit. And then, I got this new book called The Book of Yokai, which is a book about sort of Japanese monsters and ghosts. And I really wanted to read it anyways. I figured, maybe he's, bored. So started reading that to him.
In the case of yokai, there is no universal classification code or nomenclature, which I don't know what that word means.
But he must have gotten a little creeped out, and I get it, because he, sort of retreated back into his cave.
Lost you. That's fine. I'm gonna keep on going.
Or he didn't like the book. I don't know. I just know that he got out of there. It didn't affect me. I wanted to read the book anyways, so. He never did come back out, so I kind of forgot about him. So, I didn't know that I didn't even think about him when I put the cricket in the same sort of general area. Maybe he just moved into maybe the cricket just moved into his cave, his little cave, and they're just together now, just hanging out, talking about how much fun they both had individually with me, sharing their experiences. That's probably what happened. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. But that's the kitchen. So, this little tiny sort of little strange room. This is where all the spider action happened, really, was in that little window there. I've just sort of got my little things in here. Everything's kind of displaced right now because I don't have furniture or a place to put my things. But right now, all my, my little friends are just in here. I've got my little miniatures, a couple little bookshelves, my little PlayStation, some ghosts. Ruth, that's Ruth. A little pair of boots I got from eBay that I've just been dying to put somewhere cool. My anime boys, my heroes, my saints, my new handsome dog friend that I'm so obsessed with. Oh, and this great cabinet right here, which inside of that, I don't really have much in there. Just there's not really that much in there. Yeah, just nothing. I don't know, just kind of waiting to put stuff in there. Great, do you want to talk about all the skulls in there? No. Fine, I don't care, move on. All right, this empty room that I have no idea what to do with. Sorry, there's nothing much to say about this room. Like I said, literally, nothing has happened in here. Oh, unless of course you count last night where I had a pretty wild time in this room. Okay, ew, literally, what does that mean? Oh, nothing, just that I had the time of my life in here last night. What, alone? Yes, alone. You could have so much fun alone. Okay, yeah, but what did you do? You wouldn't get it, but trust me, it was wild, okay? Oh, it's Saturday, it's the bottom. I'd blackberries, he hasn't got 'em. Got to live, got to tell you all about it, I got the time. Don't, just move on. Just stop. It doesn't matter. Just move on. But did you want to know? No, I don't care. Just leave this room. Yes. Yeah. The guest room, aka the tiniest room in the house, which is where I currently sleep. Even though there's a significantly larger bedroom, but I've got sort of a weird thing with small spaces, and I really like to sleep in tiny locked rooms, which is probably linked to some sort of trust issue thing, but I don't want to figure all that out. That's too much to unpack. Anyways, this is my twin bed. Yikes. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might be going, Garrett, come on, get your bed together. This is a new house, a new you, a new year, and you can't be sleeping with one pillow and a beach towel and no sheets. But in my defense, I just moved in, so, I haven't had time to get my blankets. No, correction, you've been in here for almost half of a month. True. But you're just too lazy to put your bed together because you're a literal cave creature. Yeah? No shame, huh? Nope. You don't feel anything, huh? Honestly, no, nothing. Want to see my bed sword? You know about this. I've talked about it all the time. This is just my bed sword in case a bad guy wants to attack me when I'm asleep. No, for real though, I will put my bed together. I'm excited. I don't even know if this is gonna be the bed that I sleep on. This is a bed that my boy Andrew Sawicki gave me because we did a whole bed swap thing. It was a whole situation because he moved into a new place as well. So I don't know what room I'm gonna stay in, what I'm gonna sleep on. I'm thinking of sleeping on a Japanese futon situation. I don't even know if I want a bed. I don't know if I'm a bed person. I have too many questions. So I'm not ready to commit to any beds or sheets or anything like that, you know? So right now, my bath towel will do, which in all fairness, it's a very comfortable bath towel. And it's massive, so it's done the trick. But yeah, I don't know what this room is gonna be really. I think it'd be really cool to turn it into some sort of crafting room, or maybe a guest room, or maybe just make it like a 90s themed video game room. I don't know. I'm very new to having more than like a very tiny shoebox place. So I'm feeling a little overwhelmed with how much space there is. So I don't know what I'm gonna do in here necessarily, but okay, I'm sorry, I just heard the craziest sound ever in the closet. I think you did too, if it picked it up. It sounded like something fell, but there's nothing in there. So let's see, what is this actually gonna become scary?
Jesus. Benjamin, oh my God, please don't blow these candles out. We have talked about candles. How did you get here? I haven't seen you in months.
Had to lay you in park for a little while. They thought I burned down the orphanage.
Oh God, I guess it's kind of good to see you. Did you burn down the orphanage?
Okay, let me show you something else here. Welcome to this tiny weird bathroom that I kind of don't fit in. So I actually really like this bathroom, and it's the only one that I use because I'm too frightened of the other one. Also, I promise right now, I have pants on. I would never do that to you. My favorite feature about this bathroom is this wonderful little ledge here, actually. And I assume that this ledge was specifically built for the only reason that it could be built for in the 30s, which was to prop up my iPhone on to watch anime while I'm using the restroom. I assume that the guy who designed this house, he very carefully drafted out the plans of the home, and you know, it was super important that I not have to, you know, I had a place to put my iPhone playing anime, so I didn't have to hold it. As for the bathroom design, one of the most important features in this home that I would like to build in the 1930s, the ledge in the bathroom is the most important part so that it may support a phone while playing anime. So thank you, architect of the past. Okay, like I said, not much to see in here. I'll show you the last thing. And this here is the backyard. I waited till daytime to show you because, yeah, so you could see it. I have an overwhelming amount of ideas that I want to do back here, so for now, I'll just say that's the backyard. Oh, you know it'd be fun? Let's end it where we started it. This is just a scary little room that I have. Look at this. This is the room we started in. The room where I low-key clickbaited you into watching my new house tour video. I don't think I clickbaited you. I don't think I did. I think the title made sense for the video. I really do. We had fun. I hope. Thank you so much for joining my little house tour adventure with me. So excited to be in a new place. I finally have what I've been looking for so long. See, I'm ending this video in a bit of an untraditional way just because, you know, usually I'm in my whole setup and I'm saying goodbye and I'm answering questions and I'm doing all these things. I'm not necessarily going to do that right now. I will ask you a question because I love being in the comments so much, but I'm going to try some new stuff here on YouTube in general. It's a lot more just sort of like off the cuff and free and fun, and you know, it's silly to talk about it. I'd rather just show you. So I hope you you know, stick around on this little channel. You've given it a chance for this long, which is great. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing a bunch of stuff here, and so I hope you're down to clown with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring. If you want to catch me between uploads, I'm just Garrett_Watts on every social media platform: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I'm always tweeting. I'm always responding to people too. You know, I love that so much. Speaking of responding to people, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm not gonna do the thing I normally do where I feature the answers in this one because I want to have a whole thing for that. It might be a live thing or what, I don't know. Just trust me. Sorry if you like that section, but I'm gonna hold off on that just for now. I might bring it back. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to ask you a question because regardless of that, or irregardless, I don't know anything. It's still fun to be in the comments because I really love responding to comments. So I will ask you a question right now, which I hope you respond to in the comments. My question I'd like to ask you in my new spooky room, which actually is full of spiders, is what is something that you want to do this year? It's still a new year. The year is still fresh, okay? It hasn't even had time to get too jaded by the internet, I don't think. But what is something this year that you want to do on a personal level? I mean, there's all the obvious stuff. Building out my YouTube channel, trying new things, having more space to do that, and you'll see. But something that I really want to do is get into building miniatures. I now have room for all my crafts. You know, I'll start simple. I want to build like little miniature cemeteries and stuff and all sorts of different things that I want to do. I've always been really obsessed with miniatures, and I figure why just, you know, collect them when I could actually create them. So that's a simple sort of thing I want to do. So yeah, I really want to work on building miniatures this year, and, you know, getting more consistent on my own channel here. What's something you want to do this year? Please tell me. Let me know. All right, my knees hurt. I don't normally sit like this. Mostly because I don't have chairs. I need to get things in this place, which I'm going to work on now. I'm going to work on right now of putting things inside of my home, which I have now that is new. I'm loving you. Thank you so much for watching. Be good and mind your manners. Okay, bye-bye.
Do a couple more. Yeah. It's not. He like didn't really, his head like didn't really come up. I can kind of see your shoulder a little bit. There you go.